All praise. Shalom, shalom. I'm Soldier Mordecai, and I'm out here to show my people who they are according to the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. All right, so I see we got some people here with us today. How y'all doing this morning? Happy Sabbath to y'all. All right, let me get the book of Psalms 133 and 1. It's a beautiful thing that y'all out here today, brother and sister. It's a beautiful thing y'all out here today.
You want to know his nationality?
What's your question, brother? Your nationality? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1. All right, so what's your race that you see over here on the left side? Judah. So you would be from the tribe of Judah. American black. You'll be from the tribe of Judah. Give me that. Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. So real quick, brother, I'm about to show you who Moses was talking to in the book of Deuteronomy, all right? Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel. Or these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea.
Okay. Now, let me get the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. So, we're showing you right now that you are an Israelite according to the Bible. You're not an American black. You're not a Negro. You're not a nigga. You know, none of those proverbs that they gave us, right? Read that for me.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So, this is what's going to come to pass, what we're about to read. If the people of this Bible don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, it shall come to pass, meaning it's going to happen, right? Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you do not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, that is this Bible, all right? This is the voice of the Lord thy God. This is how he talked to us, okay? Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do what?
All his commandments.
So we have to observe and do all his commandments, right? Not just the 10. It's a lot more things in this Bible that we got to do. Not just those 10 that you learn in the Christian church, okay? Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So being commanded this day, what you learning right now, this day, he commands us to do, right? So you're going to learn some laws today that you have to take into your life immediately, all right? Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee.
Brother, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
It's a bad thing, right? So the Most High God said, if you do not listen to my commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments that I gave you, then these curses shall come upon you. Give me verse 46. Let's go there.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses shall be upon us for a sign. If you think about a sign, what does a sign do?
Reveal.
It's a revealer, right? It's an identifier. If you want to go to a sicko, you look for the sign that says sicko, right? Right, read.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these curses are for a wonder. You wonder why our people go through these things that they go through. Why are we getting killed in the streets? Why did we go through slavery out of all the nations on earth, right? Why we got to go through the white man for everything? Why we all the way on the bottom and they all the way on the top? That's a wonder. Why is that happening to us? We're about to read why. Read.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So, because we didn't serve the Most High God with joyfulness and gladness of heart, he said that in the next verse, he's going to tell you what you're going to do since you didn't want to serve him with joyfulness and gladness of heart. That's one of the reasons why these curses are on us as a people.
That's right.
Right? Read.
For the abundance of all things,
Therefore, since you didn't want to serve him, the Lord your God, the Most High God of Israel, read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy.
Therefore what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So therefore shall you serve your enemies. Do you know who your enemies are today, sir? Your enemies will be anybody that's not on this list right here.
That's right.
Why? Because everybody that ain't on this list had their hand in our captivity. They against you, they against the Most High God, they against Christ. Who did this to our people? What people though? The white people. That's right. Those are our enemies. Not just them, but those are the main culprits, right? They are enemies, according to the Bible. Read that from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
That who?
That which the Lord shall send against thee.
So remember, the Lord said in verse 15, if you do not listen to my laws, statutes, and commandments, then I'm going to send these curses upon you. And one of those curses is serving your enemies. Remember in verse 46, you didn't want to serve me with joyfulness and gladness of heart, so therefore you're going to serve them, right?
So it's happening because it's a divine decree.
It's happening because we didn't keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why it's happening. Read that. Finish it up.
In hunger and in thirst.
My bad. Read it from the top.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
So in hunger, we got to serve our enemies. If you want to go get some food from the grocery store, who owned that grocery store? The white man, right? Right. If you want to go to JJ's, who owned JJ's? The Arabs, right? Right. So we gotta go to them to get our food in order to eat, right? We gotta work for them to get food to eat, right? Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. If you want to go get some water, bro, water is free. It falls freely from the sky. If you want to go get some water, who you gotta go through to get it? The white man. If you don't pay your water bill at your house, who gonna cut it off? The white man. They in control of our own water.
That's right.
Right? They're controlling everything that's supposed to be for you. But because you didn't want to serve the Most High God as an Israelite, he said you're going to serve your enemies.
So that's Hebrew, right?
The Hebrew Israelites, yes. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. On the back of in your tag, on your shirt, I'm pretty sure it say made in China, made in Taiwan, made in Italy, made in America. It ain't made from the Israelites. We ain't got our own raw textile company. We ain't making cotton. You know what I'm saying? We ain't making our own clothing, right? And those of our people that do have their own clothing line, they getting that textile from another nation. So they might think they made it, but really they not. They still serving their enemies too.
That's right.
Right? Read.
And in want of all things.
So in the one of all things, you want to learn how to drive, get a driver's license, you got to go through them. If you want to prove that a death happened in your family, you got to go through them.
Get out.
If you want to go get an education, you got to go through them. If you want to eat, you got to go through them.
That's
Get
right.
clothes, you got to go through them. If you want to rock the shoes you got on today, you got to go through them, right? Everything you can think of, bro, you got to go through your enemies. It ain't nothing you going to do without their permission. You want to lead a country, you got to, get a passport so they know where you going and how long you about to be there,
That's right.
right? Read.
And in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
All right, so it say he, that enemy, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. This is happening to the Israelites. Don't forget, Moses said this to all Israel in the wilderness after parting through that Red Sea, right? He said a yoke of iron will be amongst your necks. Look at this. Did this not happen? This happened to the Israelites according to the Bible. Who are they? The Israelites according to the Bible. That's who they are, right? So this is going back to your heritage. This is how you know who you are when you go through these curses. Remember, verse 46 say, they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder.
So basically we go off the teachings of Moses.
Yeah, we go through the first 5 books of Moses. Those are our laws. But the whole book is full of laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
But you go through the first 5 to get the beginning laws and commandments, right?
So what's our take on how the first 10 commandments kind of like got changed with the New Testament?
They never got changed in the New
Like you know
Testament.
when Moses said eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. Moses said eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. And then they said in Deuteronomy, I think it's 11:11, how he said, I know they heard thee now. You said, I know thou said, I for not 2 for 2, but thou shalt turn the other cheek.
Give me, what's that, Malachi 36?
Because I have been confused on which law, because I know that they said Jesus made some of the laws irrelevant.
No, he didn't. No, scratch that. Give me Matthew 5:17. Jesus Christ ain't make no laws irrelevant. All right? He ain't make not one law irrelevant. Watch this. I'm about to show you something. Read that.
Verse 17. Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not.
Think not. This ain't happening. All right? Read.
That I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So Jesus Christ ain't come to destroy none of the law. The law still stands to this very day.
That's right.
You see, we out here, we keeping the Sabbath day.
Yeah, exactly. I always wanted to be a Hebrew, but I got to get on the bus now.
You are a Hebrew Israelite.
Y'all gonna be here every Saturday?
Yep. All right, well, yeah, start that from the top.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So Jesus Christ ain't come to destroy none of the law. He came to fulfill what was written of him in the law. Let's get that straight. Read verse 18.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
So, till heaven and earth pass. As I'm looking, I see the heavens and the earth still here, right? That's what I'm seeing. Read.
One jot or one tittle
So Christ said one jot or one tittle. Read.
shall in no wise pass from the law.
Shall in no wise pass from the law. So ain't not one law getting passed away. Not one. The only thing Christ came to do away with is the sacrificial law. He had to put his life on the line so that we can have grace in order to come back unto the Most High God.
Acts 3 and 18.
Give me the book of Acts chapter 3 verse 18. And I'm going to get on my brother and sister in a minute. I'm going to talk to y'all in a minute. It's a beautiful thing that y'all here today, all right? We appreciate y'all coming out here, getting the word of God on the Sabbath day. Read.
Acts chapter 3 verse 18. But those things which God before has showed by the mouth of all his prophets that Christ should suffer, he hath so fulfilled.
So Christ had to come and fulfill the things that he should suffer that the prophets wrote down.
That's right.
Right? Yeah, that's it. All right, give me the book of Psalms now, 133 and 1, so I can talk to my fellow brother and sister that came out here to hear this word today. Hey, what's your name, brother? Donovan? What's your name, sis? Trina? All right. Read that. Let's show y'all how the Most High feel about y'all coming out here today. Let's show y'all. Read.
Psalms chapter 133 verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
So he said how good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters, right, to dwell in unity. So y'all coming out here today is a beautiful thing. Y'all coming out here to congregate with us today, right? That's a beautiful thing to the Lord. Give me Hebrews 10:25. So we're going to continue to show y'all that it's a beautiful thing to congregate. You know, you got brothers and sisters that can show y'all the way. If y'all not too sure about how y'all supposed to do things, y'all got people that y'all can ask. Instead of trying to figure it out on your own, right? Y'all got people above us. Those two officers over there. That's who we learn from. All right? Read that.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
So not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together. So what y'all doing right now is not forsaking the assembly. Y'all came out here and said today, you know what, we're going to congregate with them brothers on the Sabbath day. We know they be out there teaching the word. Let's go learn. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing of repentance to the Lord. Y'all coming out here, this is repentance right here. Y'all trying to actually learn y'all heritage and what y'all supposed to be doing, right?
That's right.
Right. All right, now give me the book of, let me get Leviticus 25, 23. Verse 1. So I'm going to show y'all one more. This is going precept upon precept, as y'all probably know, right? Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. All right, read.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
The children of Israel.
So he says, speak unto y'all, the children of Israel, right? Read.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
So today is a holy convocation. This is a feast of the Lord. The Sabbath day is a holy day. All right? Is that it? Read.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done.
So 6 days shall work be done. Right? You got Sunday through Friday. 6 days shall work be done. This is mainly for them people over there that's selling on the Sabbath day, but we're going to read it. This is a law of the Most High God. Read.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. You shall do no work therein.
So today is a holy convocation, and they should not be doing no work today. Those people in that taco truck are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
But yet, they still don't want to hear the word of God. So, hey, we know what that means, right? Read.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So it's the Sabbath of the Lord in all the dwellings of the earth. Everybody should be keeping the Sabbath day today.
That's
But
right.
they not. That's why Jesus Christ got to be sent back to put this world back in place, right? All right, now let me get Luke 14:23. Let me get Luke 14, verse 23. So we can show y'all the importance of getting out here today. Read that.
Luke chapter 14, verse 23.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto the servant,
The Lord said unto who?
the servant,
The servants are the Israelites, according to the Bible.
That's right.
Right? Leviticus 25:55.
go out into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in.
So the Most High God, well, Christ commanded us to go out to the highways and hedges to get our people to come in. That's why we come out here every Sabbath. Every Sabbath. Hey man, don't buy from the taco truck. Come learn your heritage. Come learn what you really should be doing today, right? Right. So give me Jeremiah 31:1. So now we're going to show y'all the specialty that y'all have with the Most High God. Why it's a beautiful thing that y'all here today. This is the good gospel, right? This is good news to hear right here. Read this. You got it? 31:1. So all praises y'all out here today. Bro Donovan, Sis Trina. Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 1.
Bring it out.
At the same time, saith the Lord.
Saith who?
Saith the Lord.
Read.
Will I be the God of all the families of Israel?
That I'll be the God of the families of who?
All the families of Israel.
And what is-
And they shall be my people.
So y'all hearing that? The Most High God say, I'll be the God of all the families of Israel. All these families right here, the 12 tribes, I'm only the God of them. Nobody else, right? And they shall be my people. Brothers at the taco truck, y'all are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Y'all only have a God, nobody else, right? Give me the book of what I want. Let me get Joel 2:27. Continue to show my brother and sister how special they are according to the Bible. We're going to the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. Okay.
Joel chapter 2, verse 27.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
So to be in the midst of Israel is to be, bam, right in the middle of Israel, right? I'm right in the middle. Everything that y'all got going on come from me, right? Read.
And that I am the Lord your God.
The Lord who?
Your God.
That your God, that's possessive. I am your God, right? Like that's your woman, right? I am your God. Read.
And none else.
And who?
And none else.
None else. Ain't nobody else on this earth got a God but the Israelites.
That's right.
Can y'all believe that? Don't that make you smile, bro? Man, we the only people that got a God. Huh? I'm sorry. I hear you. It does, right? Exactly. We learn that we the chosen people to this Bible of the Most High God. Man, they've been lying to us our whole life. We just niggas. We just spics. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all gonna always be at the bottom until we say y'all ain't gotta be at the bottom. No, the Most High God said we gonna be at the bottom until He send His Son Christ back to redeem His people. Right? Is that it on that? Starting from the top.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed.
And my people shall never be ashamed, because we know who we are now.
That's right.
We know what we're supposed to be doing. We know we hold the power. Nobody else got the power that we got if we come back to our heritage.
That's right.
Give me the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 1. So don't nobody hold the power that we got. Are y'all married? Not yet. So y'all on y'all way there? So y'all know the laws as far as being married and whatnot, right? All right, so yeah, make haste to do that thing. We're going to read that real quick, and we're going to read something else. Read.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, all children of Israel. All children of Israel.
So hear this word that the Lord speak unto you, O children of Israel, the 12 tribes. Read.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hold on now. They'll say that the Most High God is right. We racist for bringing that out, right? Read that again from 2.
Ye only have I known of all the families of the earth.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. I know y'all. I gave y'all my law, statutes, and commandments, and my judgments for breaking my law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Right? Read.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So he said he gonna only punish us for our iniquities because he only gave them the law. Right? Now, let me get Psalms. Yeah, Psalms 105. So we're gonna make sure that y'all here today that y'all on y'all way to get married, but try to do it as fast as possible. If you need any resources, brothers out here, we got the resources for y'all to get there and do what y'all gotta do. With y'all being Israelites, the Most High God only honors marriage, right? Read. You got it? Any 105? What's that? I made haste. 119, 55, yeah. Read that. And 55. Or 59, yeah, 59. The book of Psalms 119, verse 59.
Psalms chapter 119 verse 59.
Bring it out.
I thought on my ways.
So the Lord said, I thought on my ways, right? So that's what y'all doing right now. Yeah, we know we're supposed to be married. So y'all thinking on y'all ways. Y'all know that marriage is only honorable in the Lord, right? Right. So I thought on my ways. Read.
And turn my feet unto thy testimonies.
And turn thy feet unto thy testimonies. Coming back into the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, right? Read.
I made haste and delayed not.
I made what?
I made haste and delayed not.
So do y'all know what it means to make haste? To do it fast, right, exactly. So he said, I made haste and delayed not. So I didn't take my time to get married, right? Because I know that's a law that I'm supposed to keep being an Israelite. Y'all got the fringes on, the border of blue, right? So y'all know what's up. The sister got her head covered. It's a beautiful thing. Now it's time for y'all to go ahead and do the marriage thing, right? We got a lot of married brothers amongst our congregation, brothers and sisters, right? So sis, you're going to have brothers and sisters there with you. You're not alone. Brother, you're not alone. Y'all got, if y'all ever going through trials, marital trials, y'all counsel, or if y'all ask the married people amongst the congregation, hey, how did y'all handle a situation like this? What would y'all do in a situation like this?
That's right.
That's the beautiful thing of being amongst brethren.
That's right.
That's what makes the unity so special. You can ask those that went through it already, right? Instead of going about your own mind, all right, I'm going to handle it this way. No, y'all supposed to ask those amongst y'all. If not the ones that just us, y'all can counsel with the leaders, the leadership, right? Right? All right, read that. That's the rest? Read.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
So he said, I made haste and delayed not to keep the commandments of God, which is marriage, right? Right, read. Give me Sirach 5 and 7. So we're going to show y'all again. Making haste. Making haste. This is how the Lord wants y'all to do it. Make haste at all times. Don't never delay to keep his commandments, ever, because you never know when he gonna decide to judge you for not keeping his commandments, all right? Read.
Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day.
So do y'all know what it means to make no tarrying? So don't drag your feet. Don't take your time, you know, all right, I'll do it another time. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it tomorrow. You know, next week. I'll be good by next week. We never know how long we got. So that's why he said, make no tarrying. Read it from the top. Make no tarrying.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
So make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, to keep his commandments. Don't take your time. Read.
And put not off from day to day.
That's what I was just saying. Don't put it off from day to day, because you don't know when he's going to decide to judge a brother or a sister for not keeping that commandment that you just learned about, right?
Right.
Read.
For suddenly,
For when?
for suddenly
Read.
shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
So if you do decide to take your time, you know, I'll do it in a month. I'll give it a good month. He said, for suddenly shall thy wrath come from the Lord. That's going to be when, as fast as he wanted to happen, when you think it's sweet. Oh, that month you thought you had? No, we're going to cut that to a week. You was giving yourself 4 weeks, I gave you a week. That's suddenly the wrath of the Lord shall come upon you, right? Read.
And in thy security,
And in thy what?
thy security,
When you think it's all good, in your security, what's going to happen?
thou shalt be destroyed.
Thou shalt be what?
Thou shalt be destroyed.
So that's not bringing out to like cut y'all. That's just to show y'all don't take y'all time, because we're dealing with a great and terrible God here. He's saying y'all hearing my word? Don't tarry. Do not take your time. Finish that out.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
So in the day of vengeance, if you do not die on earth at the time that he give you, for sure when he send his son Christ back, you're definitely gonna die, right? That's how that's going. So give me the book of Hebrews, the law of marriage. Give me the book of Hebrews. So y'all understand now that we ain't supposed to make no tarrying, make haste to come back to the Lord thy God. Because it's the important thing, y'all are a beautiful couple. Lord's will, y'all take the time to go get married. Lord's will, y'all take the time to come congregate, not just in the morning on the Sabbath, but on Fridays. When the sisters get with the sisters, brothers get with the brothers, right? On Fridays, we congregate amongst each other's homes. So if you make that time to call one of the leading officers, he'll give you the address and where to come, right? So because he see that you out here and you trying to learn, y'all really want to be amongst the body, right? I saw you was asking about is there somewhere your woman can be to congregate with sisters, right? So we got somewhere for you. Just call on Friday, that number, and he'll let you know where to come, and your wife. Read.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
What is honorable?
Marriage is honorable in all.
So marriage is honorable in all unto the Most High God, right? Read.
And the bed undefiled.
So now the bed is undefiled because now you are married. It's not considered fornication no more. You're not sleeping out on your wife now. It's not fornication. You're not breaking the law by sleeping with your woman because you're married, right? Read.
But whoremongers.
But who?
But whoremongers.
So that's men that's going out sleeping with multiple women, women going to sleep with multiple men, right? Read.
And adulterers.
And adulterers. Men and women that step out on their spouse. Read.
God will judge.
So those people that ain't married and that's deciding to give into their sexual lust, the Most High God will judge. So what y'all learn this today, make haste to go ahead, marry the sister. Get those papers to prove that you're married. Show the Most High God that you're truly willing to repent and come back to his heritage so he can deal with y'all spiritually like that. Now he's seeing that you're serious, right? And that's my time. I'm going to say shalom, Most High Christ bless. I'm going to let the next teacher come out and edify the people.
Shalom, shalom.